Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I am Anisur Rahman, Kaushik Uch Vidyalaya College. I welcome all my students to my class. In the very beginning, I thanks my dear students to stay in their house, and I hope you are passing your time with little bit nervous and problem because you are not able to attend in your classes for corona pandemic. In this situation, we are arranging classes on online, so I hope that my class will little bit helpful and important to cover your syllabus. Let's go start our class. Today's topic is transformation of sentences or changing sentences. Transformation sentences related with 4 parts. The parts are affirmative to negative, then sentences. That means sentences are divided into 2 parts, 5 and 3. According to meaning, sentences are 5 types. According to structure, sentences are 3 types. Then you will get questions from voice. You know, voice are 2 types, active voice and passive voice, and you will get the question from the voice, so you have to know changing of voice. Then last part, degree. You will get question from degree. We know and you know degree are 3 types. Those are positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree. I think you have got idea about changing sentences, and changing sentences are related with the 4 items. Do you know the definition of changing sentence or transformation of sentences? Changing sentence or transformation of sentences mean you will change the structure or pattern of sentence, but you will not change the meaning of the sentence. That is means transformation of sentences. Let's discuss. Today I will discuss about affirmative to negative. How you can change affirmative to negative. For your better understanding, I will say something Bangla that will be more helpful. Let's start. Rules 1. Rules 1. Okay. Rules 1. Only or alone you can get in your affirmative sentence, and when you will change the affirmative sentence to negative, that time you will use non-but for person. If you see a person in your affirmative sentence, then you will use non-but. For example, only he can play good cricket. Here you have got only, and you have also got person he. Okay, he. That means he is related with only, or only is related he. in this regard you have to use none but for negative sentence. Okay, negative sentence only. That means you will none but instead of only. He can play good cricket. Okay, that means your answer is correct. Next sentence, only the science students can apply for the post. Only is related with science student. Only is related with science student. In this regard you have to use none but, because science students are related with person. None but. Okay. Next, only they can do the work. Only they can do the work. Here only is related with they. In this sense you have to use none but. Okay, none but. For a small note for you, none but use when you will see none but you will use when you will see person, but when you will see something or some quality or something, that time you will use nothing but. And when you will see digit, that time you will use not more than. For example, he is only 4. Here he is related with 4. That means you need to use not more than. He is not more than. That means only will change into not more than. Next, they have only 2 cars. Here 2 car, that means digit. That means you have got numbers. In this sense you have to use not more than. Not more than. Okay, dear students, I think you have got idea about only and where you will use none but, where you will use nothing but, and where you will use not more than. Okay, let's see rules number 2. Affirmative sentence. When you will see must in your affirmative sentence, that time you will use cannot but or cannot help. Cannot but or cannot help. Okay, let's see some example of the rules. You must, that means you have got the word must. Here must is modal. In this sense you have to change must for negative sentence. You cannot but. You will use cannot but in your negative sentence. Okay, let's see next example. We must. Here must, you have got must and you will use cannot but for negative sentence. Okay, let's last example of must. You must carry them. Here you have also got must and you will use cannot help instead of must, instead of must. Okay, I think you have got idea about use of must and cannot help in your negative sentence. That's cannot help, that means you will use ing from your main verb. that is the negative sentence. That means when you will use cannot help, that time you will use ing from your main form of verb. Are you clear? Let's see rules number 3. Let's see rules number 3. Every, when you see every in your negative sentence, that time you will use there is no dot but instead of every. Okay, let's see some example of the rules. Everyone hates a terrorist. But for your better understanding, I am saying something Bangla about it. Everyone hates a terrorist. সবাই terrorist সন্ত্রাসীকে ঘৃণা করে. Okay? There is no one but hates a terrorist. Here, there is no one is replaced of everyone. Here you have used there is no one in your negative sentence instead of everyone. Okay, every, you have got here every. In this sense you have to use there is no, and one is added with there is no, but but, and you have used but and rest of the sentence. There is no one but hates a terrorist. Everybody fears a lion. Everybody fears a lion. প্রত্যেকেই সিংহকে ভয় পায়. There is nobody, there is no, then body dot then but, and rest of the sentence. Okay, I think you have got idea about the rules. Everyone dot but, there is no one dot but. Okay, I think you have got idea. Rules number 4. As soon as যুক্ত সেন্টেন্সকে নেগেটিভ করতে হলে as dot as soon as dot as soon as যুক্ত সেন্টেন্সকে নেগেটিভ করতে হলে as soon as এর জায়গা you have to use no sooner had. বসবে প্লাস প্রদত্ত সেন্টেন্সের কর্তা বসে. That means you will use subject plus সেই সেন্টেন্সের মূল ভার্বের past participle form plus সেই সেন্টেন্সের বাক্য অংশ বসে প্লাস দেন প্লাস দ্বিতীয় বাক্য বসে. Let's see the example. As soon as, you have got as soon as in your affirmative sentence, and you have also got comma in the middle of the sentence. Then you will change into negative. You will use no sooner had instead of as soon as. Then you will use then instead of comma. I think you have got idea about the rule. Next example. No sooner had the boy saw the foolish, he ran away. Okay, as soon as the boy saw the foolish, he ran away. No sooner had the boy seen the foolish, then he ran away. Okay, let's see. Here you have seen as soon as in the affirmative sentence, and you will use no sooner had in your negative sentence. Okay, then you will use third form, that means V3 in the negative sentence instead of saw, because no sooner had the boy seen the foolish is related with the present perfect tense. In this sense, you have to change the form of verb saw turned into seen. Then he ran away. That is the sentence. It is related with past indefinite tense. Okay. Rules number 5. অ্যাফার্মেটিভ সেন্টেন্সকে নেগেটিভ করার সময় উক্ত সেন্টেন্সের অ্যাফার্মেটিভ শব্দটি নেগেটিভ রূপে বসাতে হয় এবং উক্ত সেন্টেন্সের পূর্বে নট বসাতে হয়, বাকি সব ঠিক থাকে। ফর এক্সাম্পল, হি ইজ গুড ম্যান, হি ইজ গুড ম্যান, হি ইজ গুড ম্যান। লেটস সি দ্য রুলস। অ্যাফার্মেটিভ সেন্টেন্সকে নেগেটিভ করার সময় উক্ত সেন্টেন্সের অ্যাফার্মেটিভ শব্দটির নেগেটিভ করতে হয়। Let's see, this is the affirmative word good and this is the word bad. Good is affirmative word but bad is negative word. That means you will change affirmative word to negative word bad. Okay, he is not. Okay, you will use not with negative sentence and you will change affirmative word to negative word. Okay, I hope you have got idea about it. Rakib is an honest boy. Okay, Rakib is an honest boy. Here honest is affirmative word. Sorry my dear student for a little bit disturbed. Okay, honest is affirmative word and dishonest is negative word of honest. Okay, this was an extraordinary ship. Okay, and I will change the sentence into negative. This was not. You will use not, then you will change extraordinary to ordinary. That is, sentence is right. Okay, rules number 6. Always যুক্ত অ্যাফার্মেটিভ সেন্টেন্সকে নেগেটিভ করতে হলে অলওয়েজের পরিবর্তে নেভার বসে অ্যাফার্মেটিভ শব্দটির নেগেটিভ রূপ বসাতে হয়। হি ওয়াজ অলওয়েজ পাংচুয়াল। হিয়ার ইউ হ্যাভ গট অলওয়েজ। ওকে, অ্যান্ড ইউ উইল চেঞ্জ অলওয়েজ ইন্টু negative, that means you will use never and you will use affirmative word punctual to late. I hope you are clear. I always tell truth. You will use never instead of never, and you will change the word truth to lie. That is your answer. I hope the class will more effective and more important and more essential for complete your syllabus, and this item will help you to your all the classes from 6 to intermediate level, and it is more helpful for SSC candidate and 9-10 student. Let's see rules 7. Superlative degree যুক্ত affirmative sentence কে নেগেটিভ করতে হলে no other plus superlative এর পরের অংশ plus verb plus s plus superlative degree positive form plus s plus প্রদত্ত sentence এর subject. This sentence and this rules is related with degree, yet these rules can add with your affirmative to negative format or affirmative to negative part. In this sense, you have to know it. For example, he is the best batsman in the team. This is the affirmative sentence, and you can also say this is the sentence of superlative degree. Yes, but you have to say, you will change it negative format or negative sentence. So at the very beginning of the sentence you will write no other, that means no other. Then you will use superlative degree পরের অংশ, that means you will use superlative degree পরের অংশ plus plus verb, then as superlative degree positive form, that means good plus as, okay, plus affirmative বাক্যের subject, that means you will use object of affirmative sentence subject. Okay, here no other batsman in the team is as good as him, that means you can use he oblique him. Okay, dear student, today I want to end the class because the length of the class is going to large. In this sense, I have to end the class. In the next class I will discuss rest of the rules of affirmative to negative. Till then you will stay with your study, you will stay with safety, and you will do your duty properly. Till then, Allah Hafiz.